Hello, myself Dr. Humera. My topic is parental care in amphibians. So, parental care in amphibians is seen when after growing young one, the animals itself care its young ones, parents care its young ones, and this character is nothing but the parental care. Such characters are not seen in any other animals like in fishes and the mostly reptiles. But in the case of the amphibians, a great parental care is seen. So to perform parental care, many devices are present for the protection of the early stages of development. In this way, nature has practiced economy in the number of eggs which vary in direct proportion to the chances of destruction. So in such a way, no destruction occur of the early stages of development in the case of young ones. So this is the main characteristic of the amphibian animals. The amphibian animals itself shows different types of parental cares, such as protection by the parents either by the means of nest or nurseries, or direct caring by parents, or protection by the parents either means of next either means of some special organs in the body or any other way. So for protection of their young ones, the larva itself protect from predators. The protection occur by the help of selection of the site. First of all, selection of the site is very important, in which the amphibians lay eggs in protected areas, in protected parts, in which the toads lay their eggs near water, because for respiration wet skin is required. Hence, this is first thing to lay eggs near the water. So this is also a protection site in which eggs not on land lives, and mostly if there is no space, then the eggs hanged on the branches over the water. In such a way, they also protect their young ones. In the case of the African toads, they deposit their eggs, their spawn in trees. Many tree frogs deposit eggs in water that accumulate. Tropical plants that are free from reach of aquatic eggs predators. So in such a way, the selection of site is very important. Second thing is, for the protection of the young ones is by the help of defending eggs or territories. Males of green frog, rana, climatans and other species maintain territories and attack intrudes to defend eggs. Means if there is any predators, then some characteristic by the help of some characteristics phenomena, they protect their eggs. Male or female even guards the eggs. That means they protect the eggs by guarding the eggs with the help of their body. leaving eggs above water and rest on top of them, avoid desiccation of death of the eggs. In such a way, they defend their eggs and shows parental care. In such a way, the deposition of eggs takes place on the leaf, and due to some sticky substances, the eggs easily adhered on the part of the leaves and hanged in the water. In such a way, the animal itself round around the trees around such areas and protect their eggs and young ones. In some cases, direct development takes place in terrestrial region. Some amphibians hatch their eggs directly into little frogs and arrive avoiding larval mortality. In such a way, the miniatures developed in the body of the frog and hatched out in in the in young one form, and in such a way they protect them. Such phenomena occur in the body of the animal. Some species organs are there which help to protect the, the eggs of the frog, and directly hatching of the eggs into little frog takes place. The next phenomenon is foam nest. Many amphibians convert mucus secretion into nest for their young. These mucus secretion help the digs the or hole or make tunnel into which eggs are deposited and avoid desiccation. During a rainy season, hatching tadpoles are washed down and sloping tunnel into pond or river water for further development. So in such a way, by the help of the mucus substances, the prevention of desiccation takes place. The tadpole develop in these nests directly enter into the water, and in such a way no loss of the eggs, no desiccation of the young ones, no the disturbances of the developmental stages by the help of predators takes place. This is also one of the way of protection or parental care. In some cases, if there is no any phenomena occur, such in such condition, mud nests are formed. Such thing is seen in Brazilian tree frogs. What occur? The male animals dig the mud nest like hole or nursery, and female animal lay their eggs in these nests. The deep of the nest is near about 8 centimeter, and after laying eggs, the tadpole hatch within the safe area and develop in the nest until they are large enough to find themselves. In such a way, the nest help them for their protection. In some cases, tree nests are also formed by the help of tree frogs. They lay eggs in the folded leaf with margins and attach their eggs by the help of glue-like secretion secreted by their cloacal organ, and the eggs easily attach on the margin of the leaf. Development occur up to the formation of tadpole. After that, the tadpole fall down into the water present below the leaf in such a way the development of the amphibians of the frogs in the case of the American tree frog occur. In some cases, they make gelatinous bag. The gelatinous bag is nothing but the bag-like structure in which eggs are enclosed and the bag is made by the help of transparent gelatinous material secreted by female and left in mountain streams. A small aquatic salamander deposited near about 50 to 60 eggs in a single bag, which is helpful for the or which is hanged to the aquatic plants. In such a way, inside these gelatinous bags, the development of the organism takes place. After that, they comes out from such bags, enters into the water bodies. So in such a way also the uh, protection of the developed organism and their young ones takes place. The next method is for the protection of their fertilized eggs is nothing but the coiling around eggs. In Congo eel, the animal the animals are like ichthyophis. The female lay eggs in burrow in damp soils and guard them by coiling her body around them until they hatch. In such a way, they protect their egg and young ones by the help of coiling their body around the egg. So this is also one of the phenomena for the protection of their young ones seen in the amphibians as parental care. The next phenomena is nothing but the transferring tadpoles to water. Some species of small frogs of both tropical Africa and America deposit their eggs on ground. The tadpole hatching out fasten themselves to the back of one of the parent with their sucker-like mouth and transported to water. That means in such animals at the backs of the animal presence of some pouch-like structures are there in which the animals itself the animals itself deposited their eggs in such the structure of the body where they live up to the hatching. After that, when hatching occurs, the fertilized eggs converted into tadpole. The tadpole, by their movement, comes out from their parents' back and enters into the water bodies and live freely. So, in such a way, also the phenomenon is seen in the form of the parental care. The next way is also seen in amphibian as the parental care is done by the help of eggs glued on body. In some amphibians, the animals carry their eggs to their body by the help of some sticky substance. Eggs attach on their body and they can freely carry these eggs from one place to another place. Such thing is seen in the case of the salamander Demognethus. In such animal, the female carry the eggs coiled around her neck until they have hatched. While in the case of the Rhacophorus, the animals itself carry eggs at their the tail region. The eggs attach to their body by the help of sticky substance which is known as glue. These glue help to attach the eggs at their either neck region or their hind legs until they are ready to hatch. After hatching, the young ones released into the water. So, with their self, the animal carry their egg, their young ones with their self and protect them from the desiccation, from the predators and from the danger conditions. Next method to protect the eggs is nothing but the back pouches. In tree frogs, like called marsupial frogs or toads, the female carry the eggs on its back, either in an open depression or closed pouch or in individual pocket. The eggs develop into miniature before they leave their mother back. So in such a way what happens in the backside of the female animals, presence of some pouch like structures are there, pocket like structures are there. The female animal, in such cases, the male animal presses fertilized eggs against female back where they sink into pits and pouches. After that, the eggs are covered by the help of the small capsule-like structure made by the skin. Complete metamorphosis occur in the pouch-like structure in the pouch of the animal. After that, tiny toads living mother are tailless and they do not enter into water. They complete their metamorphic condition in the body of the or on the back or in the pouch of the mother's body. After that, when they becomes free living, they enter into the water in such a way by the help of the back pouches, protection of the eggs and their larval is larval condition is occur. In here the structure is given. Some pouch like structures are there where deposition of eggs occur and it remains up to the formation of the tadpole. After that, when they become tadpole, they move freely, comes out from the pits and pouches and they live freely in such a way. In some cases, parental care is seen also in such a way. Now, a case is also seen in the American frog where the male push their fertilized eggs at least 2 into ocal sacs. In the ocal sacs of the animal, deposition or of the fertilized egg takes place where development of the organic eggs into the tadpole occurs into the ocal sac and they emerge out from ocal sac when they become fully formed. In such a way, in some cases, the parental care is seen in such a way by the deposition of the fertilized eggs into ocal sac inside the body of the animal where they live longer time from up to the formation of the tadpole. After that, the animal expel their tadpole from their mouth cavity into the water body and in such a way their development is completed. In the Australian frog, female keep the egg in their stomach, and after metamorphosis, the formation of the tadpole takes place. When tadpole is formed, the female expelled their young ones by the help of mouth. So in such a way, also such type of parental care is seen in case of the amphibians. Now, viviparity. Most of the animals only deposited eggs, but in some cases, the formation of or the uh, birth of young one takes place, which is nothing but the called viviparity. In salamander maculosa, female animal enters into the water and give birth to 10 to 50 young ones of small size and similar to new larvae with the forelimb develop. That means up to the formation of the forelimb, the young ones which are which are born by the help of the female animal is up to the stage of formation of forelimbs. So in such a way, these young ones retain in the uteri until the completion of metamorphosis and give birth to fully formed young ones. So in such a way, the completion of the metamorphosis, formation of the young one in some cases of the toads occur, which is called viviparity. So thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening me. Yes, best of luck. Thank you very much.